Have you ever felt paralyzed staring at a screen while time slips away? You know what to do, yet your body simply refuses to move at all. You blame yourself for being lazy, for lacking the willpower to start. But what if the problem isn't your character, but your very own biological wiring? Willpower is a limited resource, a battery that drains. When your brain enters a state of biological procrastination, every positive thought feels completely and utterly useless. We aren't just fighting laziness. We are up against an ancient survival mechanism. Your body is trying to protect you from a perceived threat it cannot see. To break free, you must stop thinking and start acting on a biological level. It is time to understand the hidden science behind your frozen state. Stanford's Dr. Andrew Huberman explains that when tasks feel overwhelming, your nervous system stops seeing work and starts seeing a dangerous threat to your safety. Your dopamine system shuts down, plunging you into a biological freeze state. The executive center of your brain, the part that makes decisions, becomes completely paralyzed. This is the same response animals use to survive predators. Your brain has categorized your mounting tasks as a danger, locking your body into total immobility. You cannot simply think your way out of procrastination when your executive function is disrupted. To regain control, you must use physical movement to reboot the system. The cycle of guilt only strengthens the freeze response. To break the spell, we need specific physical protocols that signal safety to your ancient lizard brain. Protocol 1 is the physiological sigh. It is the fastest way to lower your nervous system's temperature and clear the fog of stress from your mind. Take a deep breath in through your mouth, then add a second short burst of air to fully expand your lungs before exhaling very slowly. This simple act rapidly reduces carbon dioxide levels in your blood. It sends an immediate signal of safety to the amygdala, unlocking your brain's frozen state. When the brain feels safe, it allows the prefrontal cortex to come back online. You are no longer in survival mode. You are ready to begin. But if breathing isn't enough, we need a stronger catalyst. We must use a thermal shock to force your dopamine levels to rise and take action. Protocol 2, thermal shock. Splashing cold water on your face or holding an ice cube for 30 seconds triggers a powerful reaction in your sympathetic nervous system. This sudden shift in temperature forces your body to react. It is a biological reset button that demands your brain's immediate attention and shifts your focus. Cold exposure can increase your baseline dopamine levels by up to 250%. This provides the sustained biological fuel you need to move. You aren't just waking up. You are flooding your system with the neurotransmitters of motivation. The physical shock breaks the mental loop of hesitation and fear. Protocol 3 involves peripheral vision. When you stare intensely at a screen, you activate a stress response that keeps you trapped in a narrow focus. Based on Polyvagal theory, expanding your vision signals to your brain that there are no immediate threats nearby. It shifts you into a state of calm. Look around the room and soften your gaze for 60 seconds. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system, moving you from fight or flight into a state of execution. Wide vision creates a wide mind. By physically changing how you see the world, you change how your brain processes the stress of your upcoming tasks. Now that your biology is stabilized, we use a cognitive trick. We must bypass the brain's resistance by making the first step incredibly small and manageable. Protocol 4 is the 5-minute map. Do not think about the final result. Commit only to 5 minutes of pure physical action without any judgment. Small wins release small bursts of dopamine. This creates momentum, the most powerful force against procrastination. Once you start moving, it becomes much easier to continue. Focus only on the next 5 minutes. By lowering the threshold of entry, you trick the brain's survival mechanism into thinking the task is safe to perform. Remember, stress cannot be solved by positive thinking alone. You must signal safety to your nervous system through these deliberate, physical actions every single day. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. Your body is the master key that unlocks your mind's potential. Use it to break the freeze. Start now, not with willpower, but with your breath, your sight, and your movement. Unlock your biology and you will finally unlock your true life.